twin flame high level soulmate check-in. There is a huge shift for divine masculines. I have been having some crazy dreams. I've been receiving a lot of signs and synchronicities. You're gonna know this message is possibly for you if you have been seeing ants and butterflies, also FedEx trucks. Okay, I'm gonna list that here just to be noted. Okay, but there is a lot of fast forward movement here. Okay. And as I was receiving some of my syncs as I was out earlier today, I was at a park with my sons, and I was kind of standing like somewhat near like this like spiral type of slide, right? And this little kid throws his toy train down, and however I was standing, it flew off the slide and boom, hit me right in the face out of nowhere. And it's like this energy is so resonant for a lot of these masculines. They are getting hit upside the head here with information, with breakthroughs. Okay, I have heavy Archangel Raphael energy here as well, really helping them in the heart space to purge emotions. Okay. And because I've been seeing his symbol since yesterday, all right? And when Archangel Raphael is around, he's really helping to transmute the lower vibrational energy in our heart space, right? Because he works with the mental and the emotional, right? So he's the archangel of our heart chakra, but he works with the element of air, which is thought and communication, right? So he's really in this in-between stage here, really assisting a lot of these masculines, breaking open their crown chakra, tapping them into their heart space here. Okay, they're receiving a lot of knowledge. Okay. And one download I also received here, and take it if it resonates, many of these masculines that are with a third party physical person here. Okay, there's a lot of distractions in their life. Now, this can be a physical person, but third party, of course, we know can be a multitude of things, literally just limited beliefs, addictions, all that kind of stuff, right? So whatever they've been distracted by here has really become very, very heavy, burdensome for them, because for me to come down here and record this message, because I've been just gathering confirmations all day, it took me probably over a half an hour. This kept happening, my sons needed this. It just didn't stop. And I was like, okay, this has to be part of the energy. A lot of these masculines they don't even have the time to sit down and process what they're receiving, process a lot of these deep emotions here. Okay, nighttime is very heavy for them here as well, when they maybe have their space and their time for peace. Okay. But another thing that I was going to mention, if your person is with a third party, like specifically a person, there's a lot of like arguing. Okay. And I'm picking up that energy here because my head has been pounding on and off all day. Now, this can also be resonant for them having crown chakra, third eye activations here. Okay. Major like tune up. Okay. And but another thing is, in regards to this distraction, is like they're being distracted and they're being intentionally like held back into lower vibrational states of being. Like, if they're attached to somebody, this person is trying to keep them attached, not letting them evolve and expand and grow, and it's getting really, really heavy for a lot of these masculines, right? Because they're in this between space where they're having this wake-up call, they're receiving this wisdom and this knowledge, and they're being guided to purge, that they feel that need to purge, and then there's this opposite opposing energy here, really, really trying to kind of like claw at them, okay, grasping at straws to keep some of these masculines really, really stuck in. They're like showing me like a hole, like they're trying to keep them in a hole, right? Not letting them expand and grow. And my incense, the smoke is split into two, okay? So you can resonate twin flame, you can also resonate high level, soulmate in general here as well, okay? On my personal journey, I also received a download that my team wanted me to share, is that many of you who have possibly felt the possibility of different opportunities of soulmates coming into your life, into your reality, feeling that surrounding energy. If this is resonating and it feels right, and you have felt your divine masculine shifting, many of those soulmates are gonna, like they were showing like the hanged man. They're gonna put some of these soulmate energies in a limbo, slow it down to see how this unfolds here, okay? Because always high level twin flame stuff like that has a purpose, right? And, if you resonate as the feminine, you know that we will get sent soulmates if and when, you know, our counterpart is not, you know, accepting the journey, waking up, and, you know, things like that. All right. So that is going to be for a few of you if you have felt that. So my beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors, the highest light and decree only my beautiful higher self. I'm already 5 minutes in, so I'm going to try to maybe make this a little speedy, but let's check in on this divine masculine energy. There's a huge, now they're showing me the tower card. There's a huge tower. Can you clarify the tower, please? Clarify the tower. Thank you. Look at the attachments, right? A tower moment is showing them in their reality what they've been attached to. Okay, so again, if it's a physical person and or whatever type of interference, the distraction. Here, I'm going to show you what you're attached to, all right? Where you've been kind of just standing at the precipice, because a lot of these masculines, if you're on a true twin journey, we know and we sense when those shifts happen. Like they will take a step forward and then 2 back and then 2 forward again and then another 1 back, right? So it's literally the tango dance on the journey, right? So I think that many of these masculines have really, really been standing at this gate, and then it's like judgment, right? And then it's like wake up call. It's like, come on, we're going to show you. We're going to take off your mask now, okay? 5 and 5 on my timestamp. A lot of their masks are coming off in their reality. They're seeing their surroundings, what they're attached to, the darkness, right? What is fogging their mind? And that could also be, you know, part of this kind of like mental ache that I'm sensing in this energy for many of these masculines, right? Where they have been in such a fog that they aren't able to like recognizing and seeing through the fog is causing like a storm, right? Again, with the tower energy, there's a lot of things that are crashing down, okay? A lot of things, of course, for their highest good, right? Yeah, a lot of these blocks, right? What blocks have you been attached to? What wounding have you been holding on to? Boom, here's a tower. You can't make that stuff up. The tower is here in a lot of these masculines' lives, okay? And it's to break this down. Wake up call. Hello. On another layer of energy, a lot of them are just seeing how they have blocked their own happiness, their own wish fulfillment, their own source of abundance, their own source of stability and security with you or in life in general, right? Where they've been playing this powerless victim mentality type of mindset game, right? So whatever low vibrational behaviors and patterns that they have been programmed within for this time, the divine is really, really coming in and shaking up this foundation. And it has to do with the new moon tomorrow too, okay? So this energy is for a lot of people. Yeah, the heaviness, the burden to introspect. Why is the 10 of Wands here, my beautiful angels? This is the third party attachments here, okay? So now if your person is not specifically attached to a person, it's funny because I was speaking to my friend about this recently as well, because as the divine feminines begin evolving and the higher that we rise, naturally that red string of fate, you're going to start pulling along your masculine, right? So I think that a lot of these towers are happening for these masculines, of course with the help of the divine, but it's because that the divine feminine is elevating so much. But back to what I was saying is that me and my friend have been noticing that we've been feeling really heavy and burdened lately, psychically attacked, okay? So now if your person is not physically with somebody, there are darker energies that are trying to keep people attached to the low vibrational thought patterns, way of living, right? So for many of these masculines here, they are really being dragged around, right? They're being shown their attachments by the divine, but then they're also possibly being spiritually attacked, okay, from other low vibrational energies that are saying, no, stay here behind this wall. Let's carry this heaviness. Let's stay attached to this darkness here, okay? 444 on my clock, all right? And then 64 on my battery. That's 10. This is completion. This is completion. This is tower. This is bye-bye, right? 911, 911. Emergency. No more being stuck. But this is also that enlightened energy. A lot of them are having major breakthroughs. Like it's a train hitting them in their face, and then the lights on and their eyes are open and they're like, what? What? All right, closing message, my beautiful angels. Closing message. Ace of Wands here. See, but you know, and the star. Okay, so this is all happening in divine alignment. Okay, but this card always gives me the representation of like God and his wrath, right? So God is really coming down. The universe, source is coming down into many of all of our lives right now and squashing out anything that does not serve. It's major towers for many people.